Are you and your spouse not seeing eye to eye anymore? Long-term committed relationships are among the most challenging things we demand of ourselves. When you live with another person, disagreements, arguments, and fights are inevitable. The question is your relationship important enough to you and your spouse to weather the storm? There are many reasons why people might experience strife in a marriage. Stretched finances, differences in parenting choices, or infidelity can wreck any relationship. When periods of tension last a long time, it can feel like the person once closest to you is on the other side of the world. Whatever challenges you encounter, marriage counseling can help you make sense of your relationship. In counseling, you can learn how to resolve conflict respectfully and reestablish a deep, loving connection with your partner. It helps to understand that every long-term relationship or marriage takes substantial work, and dedication is vital. When you are in a committed relationship, your life is no longer just about you. There's no such things as me, myself, and I. You and your spouse become a single entity that thrives on giving and receiving. However, if your marriage is struggling, marriage counseling may be helpful as a couple. Some people think seeking counseling is failing at your relationship, but that is not true. As a matter of fact, it shows a commitment to rebuilding a healthy, long-lasting marriage. Whether you are engaged, newly married, or have been married for decades, it helps to talk to someone before an issue arises. So if you're ready, get your pen and a journal, grab your coffee, snack, get your pillow, and let's get to today's episode. Welcome back to SMOPPY'S World. I am your beautiful, ever-smiling host, Lady Ola. SMOPPY'S World is where we learn, we grow, and support each other. I share priceless lessons from my experiences, and I can confidently say that you would not regret being here with me today. And let me quickly tell you guys have been incredible in watching this show and supporting me from afar by liking my page, following me, and sharing and commenting. Thank you so much. And if you're watching for the first time, I'm happy you stopped by today. You could have been watching something else, but you're here. Thank you. It means a lot to me. I believe in my soul that I've been called to do this. And with your continuous support, I will be able to do more and help someone. So don't stop following me and inviting your friends and your family to like, to share, and leave their comments. Follow me on all my social media platforms, which will appear on your screen after this episode. Please share this episode with as many people as you can. Last week, I started a 2-week teaching on building strong support network as couple and as individuals. We looked at what is a support system network. We look at the importance of having a support network and who should you have in your support group. If you missed the last episode, please watch it on my YouTube channel and share with whoever you think will need it. Today is the concluding part of building a support system in relationship. And today I'm going to be looking at the benefit of seeking professional help as a couple. I want to share tips on who needs counseling, when to seek counselors as a couple, and places you can look into for counselors. So let's start on the first one. The benefit of seeking professional help as a couple. Marriage is a beautiful thing, but you and I know that it's not always easy. It's the foundation of a family, a lasting relationship, and a great source of happiness. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows when it comes to being married. It can be downright challenging. As a result, many couples seek out marriage counseling to help them improve their relationship and make it work better than ever before. Come on, gather together. Let me talk to my brothers and my sisters in Africa who don't believe in talking to strangers about their problem in their relationships. We need to be educated about what the Western world does and know that it has helped them in many ways. Look at you. You are managing your marriage. Your marriage is not what you expected it to be. You live together as neighbors, fighting and putting each other under unnecessary stress. Do you know that talking to someone neutral, can help you resolve your issues and start building your first love back? I've helped people, and I'm still helping people to find the dead flame in their marriage, and the hope that has been lost has been restored. As a marriage counseling and relationship coach, I'm telling you that you need to talk to someone neutral, someone who listens, someone who will connect with you spiritually and emotionally, someone who will not choose sides or judge you, but will help you. You don't need a divorce. Some marriages ended up in divorce and didn't need to at all. If only they had seen a counselor, they would have been able to resolve their differences. It would be best if you had a counselor. So let's look at the benefits. Benefit 1, it gives you better communication and less fight. For couples who don't always see eye to eye on everything, always arguing, causing significant distress in your relationship, conflict resolution is complex in a relationship without communication and mutual understanding. When no one is listening to the other one speaking, no one understands the problem, making it impossible for you and your partner to find solutions to your issues. Marriage counselors can help you develop healthy patterns in managing conflicts, in addressing underlying problems in your relationship, and guide you in connecting even when you disagree, leading to fewer fights and higher relationship satisfaction. Let's look at benefit number 2, deepening emotional connection. You remember when you fell in love with your spouse and spent significant time getting to know each other, leading to a solid emotional connection? As life goes on and work, the kids, another responsibility to get in the way, you have less time to connect. When this happens, we often feel lonely and unsupported in our relationship. Seeing a counselor as a couple helps couples reconnect and prioritize each other, leading to better emotional intimacy and secure attachment. I wish I had someone I could talk to early in my marriage. I would have enjoyed my marriage early in my marriage, not having to be enjoying it now and having lost so many years having to deal with emotional disconnection. Benefit 3, improves sex life and physical intimacy. If you are dissatisfied with your sex life, I don't need a prophet to tell me that you are feeling frustrated or you feel alone or rejected or unhappy. I know this is not a topic many of us feel comfortable talking about, but do you know that talking to a therapist or a counselor can help you discuss your sexual concerns, your desires, expectations, and unmet needs in a supportive way to resolve better and heal intimacy? So let's look at benefit 4. It allows you to rebuild trust. Rebuilding trust was one thing that God helped me with by connecting me with a woman who became a friend and was used to help me to reconstruct the trust I had lost in my husband early in my marriage. At some point, I concluded that men can't be trusted. There are many ways for trust to be lost in a relationship. Small lies add up, broken promises hurt, and infidelity can tear relationships apart. It is possible to build that when both partners are committed to improving their relationship. A couple counselor can help reconstruct a secure and satisfying relationship. Now, benefit 5, developing a closer relationship. When we grow apart, don't get it twisted, you will grow apart at some stage in your relationships, whether caused by constant arguments or is money problem or troubles with our intimacy. As partners, we no longer experience the closeness we used to share when we first married. Therapy can change that. It can be an opportunity to discuss and overcome marital problems, encouraging you to enjoy each other's company and feel romantic again. So who needs marriage counseling? To be honest with you, couples should engage with a counselor before cohabitation or marriage begins. My husband and I offer premarital counseling in our church as pastors to prepare couples to understand what living together means and open their minds to things they may not even know are possible in marriage before they say I do. So whether you are about to marry or you are in a marriage and your relationship is not going smoothly, all couples can benefit from seeing a marriage counselor. You can improve your communication skills. You can understand each other better. You can learn how to make a better team in your marriage. Yet, marriage counseling is beneficial for those couples who are experiencing severe problems, whether they aren't communicating enough or inefficiently, or maybe feeling unhappy in their marriage. They're going through a big transition, or their intimacy is lacking, unfulfilling to both partners. Marriage therapy can help you resolve your issues. So, at what point should you as couples see a counselor? Being able to recognize signs of unhealthy relationship patterns is critical to knowing when to go to couples therapy. The earlier you address relationship problems, the easier it is to prevent them from escalating into more significant issues. Not to mention, you can avoid developing destructive behaviors that may ultimately lead to damage of your relationship. See a counselor where you feel you are, number one, having frequent heated arguments. Frequent, increasing, or intense arguments can do apparent harm to a relationship. Knowing when to seek couples counseling means you can address the sources of conflicts that you and your partner regularly face. Secondly, there's a lack of effective communication. Effective communication is crucial for a healthy relationship. Poor communication patterns can lead to misunderstandings. It can lead to resentment and emotional distance, which may show you need couple therapy. Guys, I've been through one divorce and not only qualified as a relationship coach or counselor, but I've also been where you are. Number 3, emotional withdrawal. When you start to have emotional withdrawal can create distance and disconnect that can seriously damage your relationship. If you are in this state, seek a counselor. Number 4, one of you considered or had an affair. Infidelity can devastate both people in a relationship, causing feelings of betrayal, anger, sadness, resentment, and loss. Addressing the emotional toll and challenges is essential. Number 5, the absence of physical intimacy. Sexual intimacy is an integral part of many romantic relationships. Problems with physical intimacy can cause frustration. It can cause loneliness and tension. Listen, my mother didn't enjoy her marriage. Like many of us are not as I speak. She chose to stay in an unhappy marriage until conflicts became so bad that when the choice of choosing between religion and a marriage to my unfaithful father was presented to her, she chose religion over our marriage. Listen, if you don't voice out your unhappiness, hoping that problems in your marriage will disappear, sweetheart, you are in denial. Give your marriage a chance. I know that people's preconceptions about talking to a stranger and fear about what others may think are what is making you not to even want to consider seeing a marriage counselor. I'm currently counseling 3 African ladies. Till now, these women are still finding it difficult to get their husbands to come into the session with them. They just won't do it. Whatever you have to do to make your marriage work, do it. Enjoy your relationship. Don't manage it. Ignore what people say or think. They are not the one in your unhappy relationship. You are. Okay, so where do I find counselors? Places to find counselors. You can search for good ones online. And for Christians, your local church should have counselors. And if you're uncomfortable with them, there are Christian counselors online. Talk to people at work who may have one they've used that they can recommend. You can also reach out to me privately. I will take you on a recovery journey, and with God's help, your relationship will be restored, just like the one I have done with my clients. That's it for now. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm so glad that you did. It profoundly means a lot to me, and I'm looking forward to you joining me in the next episode. If you require using my counseling services, please send me a private message on WhatsApp or a private message on Messenger. I hope you have enjoyed this episode as much as I do. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe for more content like this. Let's have conversation in the comment section. If you've not had someone say this to you, I want to tell you that I love you and I believe in you. It's SMOPPY'S was saying to stay blessed, to stay loving, and to love one another. Until I see you again, God bless you.